Hi everyone, hope all is well. So today we are going to see an multi-agent concept for an professional services industry, which is basically like how do you take a pre-sales engagement and make a team of humans and agents working together. How can we go through the pre-sales end-to-end process? In this case, I'm pretty much looking at this is my own team, and my own team is made out of, if you look at this individual agents here, they are, one of them is resource planner, one of them is business analyst, ideation catalyst, inquiry specialist, strategic analyst, technical advisor, and then you have the technical architect. And for any applications, they usually say like, "Hey, how do I monitor and how do I track success?" And that's the key performance metric. It's also voice enable. You can also talk into it as in voice input. You will also get the output as voice out, just to make the video much easier. I what I did is like I pre-recorded this, in the sense like I ran this query. So I said like create an email agent to prioritize them, and I wanted to do my brainstorming, understand where what has been done, what can I do new, and with these different persona. It's done in Azure AI Foundry with a multi-agent concept. We call it the connected agents. Um, and what it does is like it goes through all of these all of these agents, which is technically my digital employees. And these are agents, individual agents. They have given specific task to do, and they go do their task and bring the information out. Like the resource planner is looking at like what resources might need for it. The business analyst is digging down and looking at the market opportunity, what is the size and the growth, what are the target customer segments that we can go target, the revenue models, the pricing strategy, whatever that needs to be done. So the business related things. And then the ideation catalyst is looking at like, okay, take the initial idea. What are the different features that we can add? How do we go about doing it? What are the new things that we can use? Our main goal here is going to be purely how to bring agentic and LLM type, like the conversational UI with natural language infusion. So that's the goal is going to be. And then the inquiry specialist does the same thing, but it does it in its own persona. It asks the questions of what are the criteria needs to be satisfied and what are the privacy concerns needs to be done. Then the strategic analyst does like SWOT analysis and pestle analysis and things like that, just to make sure like what for an application, what are we doing, right? And then the technology advisor does this research on the technology space, and then it tells you like, what are the new things that we can use, and things like that. And then comes the technical architect. This his role is to create. The way that I did here is like I asked it to create a mermaid diagram with using cloud pass as a component so that you can scale as you need. And then of course the success metric, this guy is going to look at and see like, okay, what are the KPIs that we can target based on the particular use case, right? And this section shows you a summarized version of it. So all these digital agents, digital employee, go do their work, bring back the stuff, and then this guy is actually summarizing it and showing it. And it's a chat thread, so we can ask follow-up questions and we can keep on going. And you can see the token usages. It's also described over here. It tells you how many interactions you're going through and the total uh, token usage count. So you can see like each one of them is using a couple of tokens. This is not just a individual request response type, not the chat completion APIs. These are using the chat completion, but they're doing iterations, right? So you can see the number of token usage, and then you can actually play back your input. We can also now, it cannot be just like this. We also want to take the content. If we decided, like for in my case, I decided, I went through and I only wanted the top two thing, top two sections. So I copied that, and I can keep on also copy from here if I wanted to, and I can say like, okay, let me go pull up the pricing strategy maybe. I want this. Sorry, let's go. Let's do market. Yeah, let's do this. Market opportunity. I can copy it and I can come and say like, okay, I'm going to save this over here. Not only this, this is an area where you can collect the information, and once the idea is always like you're always collecting information for various tasks, and then taking that information in, and then creating a final output, right? That will be the idea. And then it also I also created a mermaid chart. So if you look at it, it will, when it comes, you will actually able to see it. um, so the technical architect actually created this for mermaid flow. So I can take that and I can put it in the mermaid online chart, and it shows me like how interactions are going to work between different Azure components, and all of these are Azure PaaS. So it's all cloud scale and cloud first, and security first, AI first design. So all of them are like AI first, cloud first, security first design, and it makes sure that it brings and does the same thing. So this is, if I usually have a team of like human team will be like 5 6 people or 8 9 people doing the same thing. Here I'm using digital employees to do the same exact thing. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what the how the next generation of like how we can transform professional services. And also this is my own team, like I have a digital team, so that's my concept, so I wanted to share it with everybody else. Thank you and have a wonderful day.